Today we're going to take a quick look at how to open a transaction kit on WEBforms. So the first thing we're going to need to do is open WEBforms. So we go to webforms.realtorlink.ca. We enter our username, and well, first of all, we enter the real estate board. Now, if you're doing this from Paragon will already know which board you're with, so you won't need to do that. But when you're opening it straight from WEBforms, they want to know which board you're with, so you enter either the Vancouver Real Estate Board, Chilliwack Real Estate Board, or in my case, Fraser Valley Real Estate Board. So let's sign on to the board association. It's going to use the same username and identification as Paragon. So we'll enter my password. And once we've opened once we've opened WEBforms, we're going to create a transaction kit. We're going to give the transaction kit a name. Usually you could use your client's name. You could use the address of the property, whatever is going to be memorable for you. In this case, I'm going to call it Charles Dickens Purchase House 2. So we're going to open it as a blank transaction kit. Morella has other training on how to set up a template. Like you can set up, lots of times you're going to be using the same forms, so you can set something up as a template to be used all the time, or you could copy an existing transaction kit. So you also have an opportunity to enter your client's name or the MLS number. If we entered the MLS number, the WEBforms would draw all the information like the legal description, the address, the owner's name, and all those kind of things directly from the MLS. So it's kind of a handy thing to do if you know the MLS number. In this case, we're just using a fictitious transaction, so we don't need to enter the MLS number. So we go down here to create transaction kit. And once we create the transaction kit, we'll need to add some forms. Now, we're going to do this as a sale. If you were doing a listing, you would ask for different forms. So we're going to want a contract of purchase and sale. So just type in the initial CPS, and it'll come up with all the different types of contracts that you could get. Now, we're looking at a residential property, so we're going to add the residential. Click on the plus over here. Then we're also going to need the FINTRAC form. Now, FINTRAC to identify the individual who's buying the property. We don't know that Charles Dickens is a real person or not, so we need to identify him. So we'll look at the individual identification information record, and we click plus. Then we're also going to need a working with a realtor. Now, the working with a realtor brochure is probably going to have a little bit different name come June 15th. So, but it's the one where it'll be the form where you'll have to make your agency disclosure to your client. So we add that form, and then we also need to have a disclosure of remuneration. So there's the disclosure of remuneration. Now, disclosure of remuneration is going to also change. They're going to change the method of where we do that, but there will be a form that you'll have to fill out, and there may be a couple other forms as the government sees fit. So let's now we're done. So we'll go to these 4 forms, and we can begin editing them and creating our transaction. So let's first open the first one, which is the contract of purchase and sale. So to edit one of the forms, you just click on the little pencil there, and it'll open the form. So there, now we have a contract ready to add all the details to it. So I hope that helps. Let me know. Thanks. Bye.